Hey friends, we are back with our tea advent calendar and it is the 23rd. It is Christmas Eve. The month has flown by. Let's see what we have for tea. Apple chai black tea. Ooh, that sounds very yummy. Alright, let's get this one started. Alright friends, I can't believe we are so close to the end. I want to thank everybody for sticking with me through my first Vlogmas. If I didn't mention before, this tea advent calendar was my inspiration to jump in and do Vlogmas. I'm so glad that I found this in my November Aldi haul. It has been such a fun experience getting a new tea flavor every day. So we'll let this sit for a few minutes and we'll come back and try it. And today I am sharing with you one of my favorite Christmas treats. It's so easy, so delicious, and addicting, hence the name. I am showing you four different ways to make Christmas crack. So let's get in the kitchen. Alright friends, we are going to attempt to make 3 different types of Christmas crack or cracker, toffee, whatever you guys like to call it. We've always called it Christmas crack. We have the saltines that you normally use. We also have some Ritz type crackers and the club crackers. So let's get started. We are making a double batch of our toffee mixture here. So I have 4 sticks of butter because I'm using 2 cups of butter. For a normal size batch, you would do 2 sticks of butter, which is 1 cup, and 1 cup of brown sugar. But we're going to double that because we're using that extra large pan. Alright, so we have our 2 cups of brown sugar and our 2 cups of butter, and we are just going to let this melt. And once it's all melted together, we're going to let it simmer for 5 or 6 minutes. So once it's melted and it starts getting some bubbles going, that's when we'll start our 5 to 6 minutes. Our butter's starting to melt, so is our brown sugar. So I'm just gonna kind of occasionally stir this until it's all completely melted. And the butter is pretty much melted at this point, so we're just gonna kind of occasionally stir it to get it all mixed together. And once we start seeing some little bubbles popping, we'll start our 5 to 6 minute boiling time. Alright, as you can see now, it's just starting to get kind of poppy and boily, so a little frothy. So at this point, I am going to simmer it like this for about another 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll pour this mixture over our crackers. You can see that the color has changed. It's kind of frothy. The consistency is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to give this about another minute or so, and we'll turn off the heat and we'll get this mixture onto our crackers. Alright, so we got our toffee on our crackers. I'm just going to spread it around as evenly and as quickly as I can. It's okay, it's probably going to mess up some of your crackers and make them overlap. It just is what it is. And then we are going to stick this into our 350 degree preheated oven. All right, we're going to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes. All right, friends, we got our Christmas crack, 3 different types of crackers out of the oven. You can see that kind of moves the crackers around a little bit because it gets all bubbly and toasty in there. And now I'm just going to sprinkle over. I have a little bit of white baking chips and I have some milk chocolate baking chips. And then we have some sprinkles. So we're just going to put the chocolate chips over this and the heat should melt them. If you notice after 10 minutes or so they're not melting so great, you can put them in the oven. I've turned the oven off and the residual heat should melt them, but normally this works out just fine. All right, friends, our chocolate has sat for a while. Let's see. It looks like it's about ready to spread. All right, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of spread the chocolate as evenly as we can over the crackers. And then once that's all spread out, I will sprinkle on our holiday sprinkles. And then we'll just let this sit. You let it sit overnight, definitely for a couple of hours. Let it all harden back up. And then you just break it apart and enjoy. This is my oldest son's favorite Christmas treat. All right, so we got our, and here we have it. We're just gonna let it sit for a while and harden back up, and I'll bring you back and show you when we break it into pieces, and we'll let you know which crackers are our favorite. Next, I'm gonna show you another Christmas crack type recipe that I know my family loves. All right, friends, we're just gonna break apart our Christmas crack here. We got the saltines on this side, the Ritz are in the middle, and the club crackers are on the end. We've done a few little taste tests, and I really like the Ritz. That's really good, but they don't break up as easily. Saltines are, you know, the old-fashioned way, so we know we like it that way. And one of my sons said that he likes the club crackers, that they're the perfect little addition to both. You get the buttery, toasted taste, but they also have a little bit more of a thicker cracker. I'm not very good at explaining it, but like they hold together a little bit better like the saltines do. So we really enjoyed this 3 different types of cracker Christmas crack. I hope you guys can experiment or try, or if you've done anything different, definitely let me know in the comments. Alright, friends, we are making s'mores Christmas crack. This one is so delicious. We got graham crackers down on our sprayed cookie sheet, and we're going to pour the toffee mixture on. Alright, friends, we got our chocolate all spread out. So now I'm going to put in some of our dehydrated marshmallows. Getting to the end of these. We're just going to put these all over the top of our graham crackers. And this makes them s'mores Christmas crack. And then we'll just put a little bit of decorative sprinkles. And I'll bring it back when this is set and we'll break into it. And here is our graham cracker s'mores Christmas crack. It's so good. Such a great treat.